Hello viewers, we welcome you to Gora Viniyogi channel. As you all know, today is a very happy day for all the consumers around the world because today is World Consumer Rights Day. Inspired by the address to the American Congress, the then President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, has stated 4 consumer rights, and the importance of protecting the consumer is mentioned in that address. So March 15th, it was only the head of the state, John F. Kennedy, has provided for the first time consumer rights. So the world body of consumer organizations in the world decided to celebrate March 15th as World Consumer Rights Day, and from 1983 onwards, this day is celebrated every year. Before I proceed further on World Consumer Rights Day, I wish to say a few words about Consumer International. Consumer International, earlier's name was International Organization for Consumer Union, IOCU. Later they changed the name as Consumer International. Actually, this organization was instrumental in making the UN to adopt consumer protection guidelines. They assisted United Nations in preparing the draft guidelines, and ultimately those guidelines have become the instructive material for all the countries who are members of the United Nations to enact consumer protection acts in their respective countries. And this Consumer International has 200 members from 100 different countries. So that is a powerful body even today. And every year they give one theme to celebrate. Why to give theme? Because people around the world, or the organizations around the world, or the consumer activists around the world would take the theme to propagate those consumer issues to the people in their locality. And it is no wonder if I mention that last year they have given a theme, handle plastic pollution. You, me and everyone knows the plastic hazard at present to the mother planet Earth. So it is mostly in the hands of the consumers. If consumers resist buying plastic products, the problem can be easily solved. This message can be implemented by consumers themselves this year, that is 2022. Consumer International has given a new theme for this year, which is fair digital finances. So on this, Consumer International decided to organize a World Summit on digital finance for a week. So this is an opportunity to mobilize the opinion of many people on how we can go about to solve that particular problem. Handle Plastic Summit, or the various organizations which spread this message to their locals. Ultimately, the message has gone to, according to a rough estimate, 30 million people in the world. That is a very big and good task to propagate like this. That's where the theme would work out very effectively. And to this year's theme is not really in the hands of the consumers. Fair digital finance. If people don't go for digital transactions, they may protect themselves. But governments are insisting that everyone should do the transactions only on digital currency, on digital platforms. So when you use the internet, naturally there is always a problem with hackers, with unscrupulous businessmen, so on and so forth. You are aware the magnitude of cyber crimes. Year by year it is increasing. This is one problem. When you make payments over the line, anything can happen. So the consumers should be very careful in handling the digital payments. At the same time, because there is no choice but to go for digital transactions, they perforce go for this digital financing system. It is the time for the governments and the entities which are accepting the payments should take appropriate precautions on security and the equipment they provide for safe digital transaction. And 2022 it is expected that the amount that will be spent for cyber security would mount up to some $1 billion. It's good. It helps consumers. But it is in the hands of those entities and the governments. But unfortunately, the same guidelines adopted by United Nations in 1985, those suggested that there must be an international cooperation for consumer protection. We are yet to see that kind of cooperation in the world. So even for this fair digital finance, if there is no international cooperation, then it may not work out fruitfully. It takes a lot of time. However, I am not pessimistic. Definitely, now these people started thinking on fair digital finance, and a lot of security alerts will be given to consumers in future. What the consumers are supposed to do is to get educated about all these things. They should know what to do and what not to do in such digital transactions. This is where consumer must get the proper education. So with these few words about this World Consumer Rights Day, I wish all the viewers a happy World Consumer Rights Day. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Gora Viniyogi channel presented by Dr. Samaram Multi-Channel Network, which has more than 18 crore views, and click the bell icon for notification of our new videos.
Please download Samaram Multi-Channel app and watch your favorite channels from your mobile. App available on Google Play Store and subscribe to the channels.